Hey, this is Rick Fulton coming to you from Global Human Resources Consultant. We're a consulting firm operating out of Southern Ohio, doing business anywhere around the world to help support you and your company, to help train up HR consult or HR professionals in your business, or be your HR team if need be. I want to talk to you. I've been uploading videos on a regular basis for the HR teams, and today I want to talk to you about HR scams. They are employment scams. Just this week, I was approached by a company to go to work for. It's a foreign company out of the UK, headquartered also in Georgia, not Atlanta, Georgia, but the country of Georgia. And it's very interesting how important it is to do your due diligence when you get a job offer. I actually did not even interview with this company. I filled out a questionnaire for them to review. They responded back, said, hey, looks great. Here's a contract. They actually sent a contract. It all looked legit. Very good. Had all the information, a salary, start date, process for the next steps and so forth. We'll be in contact with you soon on when to start the visas, handled by a third-party company. And as I started, and it had the signature of the CEO of the company. Well, I've been trying to do research on this company, and I was getting mixed messages on the company itself behind the scenes. They went from a publicly traded company to a private company several years ago, which is okay, that happens. But I started looking at the CEO. The current CEO of the company on LinkedIn only showed like 4 followers. How many CEOs only have 4 followers in LinkedIn? That was a big red flag. Then I started looking at the actual CEO that signed this work contract, and I started looking at him up and found a YouTube video that he'd done back in the early 2000s. But also started digging in more and found out the guy's actually dead. I had 3 separate articles showing that he was dead, but he signed this contract, supposedly signed this contract. Also, some of the recruiting, when I did call them in the UK, I got a voice, talked to an actual person, and the employee sounded like he's from Nigeria. And I asked him, are you from Nigeria? He said, no. So I'm from Lebanese. I said, well, I've been around enough to know the difference of accent between Lebanese and Nigeria. And some of the LinkedIn contacts for recruiters for this company was from Nigeria. And as we all know, that's a big red flag. Unfortunately, not to discriminate against somebody from Nigeria, but we all know that that's a big red flag as far as scams that come out of Nigeria. So I started digging into it, and I know the next step was going to be they was going to send my information onward to the visa people or the third-party vendor to process a visa. So that was red flags, because I never interviewed with anyone with this company, and they was going to hire me as an HR manager. And we all know that that's a big no-no. If you want to hire someone, you need to talk to them to make sure they're a right fit for them. So anyway, I'm saying all this. I'm confident and faithful that this was a scam, that when I actually started processing the visa, that's when I would give over my personal information for them to process this. Now, this was a pretty elaborate scheme or a scam. Everything looked official, but if you was not experienced and not knowing those processes, you could easily get caught up in this scam and do the wrong thing by giving them the information that would need to be to scam your personal information. So the bottom line is, I'm trying to get a message across today, is do your due diligence. Anytime you're offered an employment with a company, or even before you apply with a company, check them out. Make sure that it's legitimate. There's normally articles from Bloomberg and other places that you can find this information. So again, don't get caught up in scams for employment. A lot of people are hungry and need the job. I need a job. I'd like to have a job working for a stable company. I'm doing this consulting on the side just to keep busy. But I would much rather still be working for a company. Again, I have 30 years of experience in the company, in the industry. If you need some help, reach out to me. I'd love to help you If you need some research, I'm available to do research on the site as well. So reach out. My website is www.globalhrc.net. It's Global Human Resources Consultant.net. So it's globalhrc.net. My email is rickefulton@gmail.com. I'd love to hear from you and work with you and support you in any fashion that we can work out. Thank you very much for your time.